Welcome back, Lancashire Lads channel. So today we're just having a quick mudlark on a little tip I've been on about for a while. I've just never had a chance to come over and dig it, but looking around, there's plenty of stuff on the surface left over. So I'm not actually digging today, we're just having a quick look, seeing if it's got potential. It's been heavily dug, but there's still patches left that haven't been touched. So we'll have a quick look around, and if you find anything, I'll bring you back. So, first find, just a nice little aqua, probably a medicine. It's got some nice air bubbles in it, so we'll take it, put it in the pouch, and let's crack on. So yeah, like I say, this is one I've not touched before. I know about it for a while, just never had a chance to come down and see it. But there's another two that I want to check on, digs that I have dug. So have a quick look at those, see if the rabbits have popped anything out, and bring you back when I find something. So I've just come across this great big hole. Looks like they don't know how to fill the holes in, but they've left a nice little pile of bottles here. So I'm just going to have a look through. And I've already spotted what I want, which is this. The hose sauce. So that'll go really nicely with that aqua stopper I found off that dig the other day. The one with the cane with the modern bottle. So I'll marry them up. That's a decent find, that can go in the bag. There's all sorts, there's a big old bottle here. Look at this one. Massive, look, it's the size of my hand. Big old aqua. It's quite an early tip this, from the looks of it. There's lots of cods in here, but unfortunately a lot of them were broken. But if you can find a tile cutter and cut them down, you can make nice candle holders with these. Let's have a quick look through this little pile. There you go, the William Perrins. A good hose, sauce bottle. A couple of nice like ice blue colour bottles here as well. But they're plain, so it's probably why they've left them. Nothing interesting about those, but they're a nice colour, and I know somebody that can use those. So I'll take that. I don't want to be lading it down too much. I've only brought a little sack with it today, so I don't have very much room. So what's this one? Just a plain one. Looks like another good hose, is it? Yeah, there you go. But that one's still got remains of a label on. And then a big old bottle with something cemented inside it. That one can stay. Right, let's check out this hole, see if there's anything lurking. I'll bring you back. So not much to find. I filled a bit of a bag, a couple of aquas, nice aquas, and like I said, that nice horse sauce. We'll go and check out another tip. In fact, there's two more that we can look at, so we may as well while we're here. Sorry about the sirens. Yeah, so there's two more, like I said, there's two more tips to look at. So we'll turn it into a little day's mudlarking, As far as this tip goes, it might be decent. It'll be okay for a quick dig. Looks pretty early, so should have Should have some good stuff come out if we can find a fresh patch. It's been dug quite heavily, so that'll be a stretch. But yeah, on to the next one. So, site number 2. And I'm not giving locations away, but if you know it, you know it. Yeah, so I'm not going to tell you where I am, but if you know where I am, then good for you. But I won't be giving locations away. So this one's a weird one. It's a riverbank tip. There used to be an old mill above us, and this was like their tipping ground. It's been fairly dug out, but there's still quite a lot to find. Still some nice stuff. You're just seeing in 2 little cream pots that I've just dug out. Nice little blacking pot there. A glass aqua one. And I've just been to the garage as well and bought my gloves. I forgot my gloves, so now I have a pair. I'll whack them on in a minute when I'm getting dirty, and I'll bring you back when we find something good. Can you spot the find? Dead centre. It's a little head. Just there. What is that? Oh, a little stopper with gold gilding on. Nice. So, looks like this one's been dug out. Don't look like anyone's been digging it for a while, and it's been picked over. There's not a lot to find. I've had them 2 little cream pots, and that little stopper. So let's get on to the last one and see if we can have any luck there. Right, so we're just heading into the last tip now. We've not really found much. We've had those bottles off that first one, the doll's head and the 2 cream pots. So we're going to have a little look around this one. I hunt this one quite a bit. I've never dug it yet, but I do believe I want to come back and do it. There's still quite a bit of fresh to go out up here. If I have enough time, I might jump on a local tip close to me where I do have a permission to be there. So it's not too bad. I will do a bit of surface hunting, see what the rabbits have kicked out. I ain't been on there since last summer, so it'll be well worth it. And if I find anything in here, I'll bring you back. Milk of magnesia. Nice blue colour, even though it is a screw cock. In the bag it goes. A big old B Shows Limited and Son internal screw thread, so it's quite early, but it's damaged on bottom. It's too big for what I need anyway, so I won't be taking that. I wouldn't have took it if it were complete. I'll leave it for somebody else. Got a nice little amber beer here. Unfortunately, it's playing internal screw neck, and it's a little bit sick on the bottom. There's quite a few things popped out up here, to be fair, that weren't here last time, but they're all a little bit sick and a bit too modern. There's early stuff here as well, you can see. So we'll keep looking. Looks like someone's had a fresh dig there actually. So we'll search that pile and I'll bring you back. So just spotted this. It's quite an early one, but it's not the kind I'm after. I'm not really bothered about that. There's a few more over here to have a look at. It's another one of them B shows and Sons. Quite a plain bottle. Internal screw neck again, but it's not what I'm after. There's a little aqua panel there, but it looks a bit sick as well. So I'll leave them for somebody else, and we'll keep looking. But if you just, you know, oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice coloured, but it's a screw neck. Green, a green flask. It's got a screw neck, and there's an amber one next to it as well. So there's potential here. It's not been completely dug to death, but I have noticed that there's new holes appearing where there's old holes as well. So they're digging each other's spoil piles here. But you've just got to keep your eyes open because stuff like that hidden inside all the nooks and crannies. Okay, let's keep looking. So we've had a few little finds off this hill here. I didn't record picking them up because I was trying not to go face first down it. So we've got a little bobby, little 2 ounce. It's got a little screw neck on, but I always like to take them home. I don't know why. We've got a little paste jar, Crucian salts. And we've got a lovely little aqua panel. And I took this one because it's got that lovely iridescence on the back. It's a little bit sick, but it'll clean up nicely and that'll shine through. Nice, let's keep looking. So there's a little pile of stuff here. Looks like some sort of container. There's a brass ring. A big old green wine bottle. I'm not taking any of this. Just filming it. Howarth. Big old kettle. Yeah. So they must be chucking all sorts out. There's another green beer bottle there, but these are all plain. Now this was a little test hole I put in last year and I never came back and redug it. So they're digging all that out. And I was just here, so it might be worth coming back and having a look. That's another one of the big old square things that I found the other day from that Burnley tip, but mine were a bit earlier. It's got a nice base on it, that though. Still, it's not good. I don't need it. That, look at a little cream jug. Unfortunately, it's broken. I'll leave them for somebody else. Look at that. Massive 16 ounce bobby. It's got the early neck on as well. But it's got a chip out that side, unfortunately. I would have took that as well, and that's nice. I have actually found one of these, and I found a Marmite the same size. So it looks like these have all come out of this hole here. Looks like they've left the dinner as well. So this is what gives us bottle diggers a bad name. quick look in. Oh, nothing poking around. I have just had 2 little finds here. A lovely green, a lovely coloured green bottle, just plain no, but the green colour is really vibrant. And this little nectar, which I think was hair restorer, hair tonic. Could be wrong. There's another huge green one here. Look at that. It's like a club. Armacan and Company Limited. It's not what I need. I'll leave that for somebody else if they want it. And we'll keep on looking. I just found this. A big old Horlicks. Malted milk. Slough and Buckinghamshire, England. The original. But unfortunately, it's a screw neck. And it's a bit sick. So, I'll leave that here. If you want it, just come across this one. Little compo. What does that say? Registered. It is a more modern version, but it would have been a cork top. So I'm saying about 1920 for that one. Maybe a bit later, 25. But it should clean up okay. We'll take that one. Right, so we're back at car now. Just going to stop for some lunch, and then I think I will go and have a look at this other bottle tip that I've got permission on. It's a little bit weird because they flattened it to make a football pitch, and they pushed a lot of stuff into the river at the back, and buried a lot of it as well. So like I said, I do have permission to dig there. The only stipulation is that we rebury what we find, and we get rid of any rabbits, because they're an absolute nightmare. They're destroying the pictures, and it's costing a fortune to sort it out. Because they're a charity, well, they're not a charity run, but it's like a Sunday league, a kids Sunday league. So they get funding from local people, and they can't really afford the constant maintenance. So we'll have a look on there. I'm not gonna, like I say, I won't be doing any digging. I didn't bring any knives and forks. I didn't bring any shovel and fork. So yeah, so that'll be about half an hour away. Like I say, I'm just going to enjoy the view and have my lunch while I look at this. And there is one more bottle tip right over there, but that's for another day. Right, so we're on the park tip, and this is what we're coming to Mudlark. So as you can see, quite a lot of beach exposed. You get a lot of pottery up this way, but the tip doesn't actually start until it's behind them gates over there, and that's the football pitches behind me there. Do have permission for this, but we'll walk around the riverbank this way. Don't want to go through the main gates. Yeah, and we'll have a quick scour, see if anything's come out. As you can see, it's standard town centre stream. Loads of brick, loads of detritus and rubbish, but lots and lots of pottery all across. So the tip wasn't supposed to come up this far, but I think it did, and I'll show you why. So the tip's supposed to start there where the gates are, and all this was tip. Now they flattened it for a football pitch. Oh, that's interesting. So somebody's uprooted that tree. Have a quick look at root bed. No pottery shards, but I'll show you why. This bit here, this little copse of trees, every time I look at it, there's new pottery on the surface that rabbits have kicked out. Pickle jars now, admittedly it's like a little bit later, but I think they're tipping here as well, and they're not supposed to. So this is where we'll be looking, around this area. Yeah, I think they were tipping here as well, and I actually don't think that this is part of the tip. So I think you're like a bit of an unofficial type thing, because the big tip was full, or I don't know, who knows. Maybe it was shut one day, but you can see the pottery on the top behind me here. And there's not. I keep looking at my selfie screen. There's not supposed to be pottery here, because this isn't supposed to be a tip. But down here, look. That's just come out of that rabbit hole. Bit of a flagon. And that would be a J. Whitley and son, Nelson. So yeah, there's quite a, could be some old stuff under here, but don't want to go digging at local park. And I'm not advocating anybody else to either, so we'll just keep it strictly on the permission where I can dig, and in the riverbanks. Right, let's go and see what we can find. I'll bring you back when I see something. Right, welcome back. So we're just in the trees on the back end. The football pitch is just across the top here, and I'm just looking for any new rabbit activity. I've just come across this. Oh, it's a plain one. Lovely aqua, but plain. So the tip did extend out of this back. This would have been the back end of it. So, in fact, there's an early bovril just on the floor there. Just having a look around. Piece of a glass battery. Yeah, so it was an early tip, this. Oh no, I can't. It's another one of those varnish bottles, Wadica. How much furniture do people have? Flipping it. Let's get the old grabber in action. Yeah, a little early 2 ounce bob. You can tell it's early because it ain't got a screw neck. Well, first find of the day on this last tip of the day. Let's keep hunting, see what we can get. Right, so we're back into the back end of it now. You can see the devastation it's causing. This is directly under the football pitch. It's just one massive warren. And they're kicking all kinds of stuff out. In fact, just here by my leg is a little ceramic bottle stopper. You gonna focus? I can't remember what it says, crystal something. There's another one on patents, but in fact there's a little rabbit skull there. Yeah, it's a bit too far gone. I already have one at home anyway, it's a nicer condition. In fact, there's a bit more of a rabbit. There's a bit more rabbit there, to be fair. A bit more than just a skull anyway. But yeah, you can see what they're kicking out. There's a big old bottle there. Bit modern though. That must be a late chuck on somebody's trash. But so this is what they're contending with, so you know, it's costing them a fortune. And there's more pottery out back here. Right, I'll turn the camera off because I'm going to navigate this bit here now, so I'll bring you back later. So I've just come across a pile. There's a lovely cut glass salt cellar there. But I've just seen this. What's guaranteeing it's broke? A Fred Anderson Skipton. Lovely amber beer bottle. Beep. Yeah, bugger. That would have been nice, that. Fred Anderson Skipton. Yeah, well, can't win them all. Bottle stopper. So I'm on another warren. Just walked up front back end there, where the flat bit is, with the football pitch. And that's just poking out of the hole. Or is it going to be complete? Looks like it's trapped it root of a tree. There's also down here. There's another one down there. Missing a top. Fennings fever cure. But you can see the devastation they're causing. All down here. Everywhere. Right, so we've just been talking to the groundsman who's having a small fire right back of there. And he's just showed me a few that he's picked up and rabbits have picked out. So we've got a lovely little aqua, Martins of Nelson. I've got a stopper to fit that. Got a lovely little jam jar. What else did I pick up? A Greenwoods of Keighley. And on the way in, I've just seen it poking out of a lovely little Valentine's meat juice. And these were just sitting on the surface. So this is a big old poison. But it's got a screw neck, and I'm not really into this one, if I'm honest. Poison's not to be taken. And another marmalade jar, but it's a little bit cracked on the bottom. I think the frost has got to it, so I'll rebury them too as we're heading out. And we've had a little burst lip medicine bottle, but it's broke as well, so that can go in there. That can all go back. Right, so that'll be it for me today, I think. I'll sign off here. I'm going to go home and get clean, have a brew, clean up my finds, and I'll bring you back for the roundup later. See you then.